Shalom. First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Basham Kadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone. I want to say Shalom to the elect. Just a quick impromptu, man. Well, I was just meditating on how basically the tribulation, man. Okay, that's coming. Jacob's trouble. Because that chip is being pushed right now, man. Okay, it's being pushed more and more, and soon to be mandatory, man. And just as that day approaches, I just meditate more and more on that time, man. And because the Lord is gonna basically preserve His elect in that time, man. And we hope that we are of that number, man. We have faith in that. Let me go into that. Let me start off with a scripture and see. I had a rough idea of what scriptures I wanted to hit, but we'll just go. So this is Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. It says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time." So it's going to be a time of trouble like never before, man. Okay, it's going to be the worst time of trouble ever, man. Okay. Before what? Before we're in the kingdom, man. Okay, before we're living in peace, which is how we're going to be living in the kingdom of heaven. It says, and at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And that's talking about the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Okay, so hey, it says that it's going to be like a time like no other. It's going to be really bad, man. So now, if we've got something to compare of great destruction, it's going to be worse than World War One, worse than World War Two. Okay, it's going to be worse than any massive battles in the past. It's going to be worse than the flood. Okay, it's going to be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. Okay, it's just going to be the worst time of trouble ever, man. But this is going to be a big destruction, man, just like the flood was, man. Okay, that's why the scriptures say, as in the days of Noah, man. Okay, but this time the Lord's coming to do what? He's coming to destroy this earth with fire. Okay, and the ones that are going to be saved out of it are the elect of the nation of Israel, man. So, all right, Jacob. Jeremiah 30 and 6. Let me go from there. Jeremiah 30 and 6. "Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness?" That's because, hey, man, there's going to be race riots, there's going to be martial law, Leviathan, the chariots, okay? America's going to be completely nuked, okay? So even before all that, when people are going to be doing all this in the time of the martial law, man, and everything's going to be fucked up. Race riots, famines, people ain't going to be able to eat because of tribulation. It says, "Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins?" So obviously a man can't get pregnant, okay? But hey, they're going to be in sore distress, man, as a woman that's in travail, man, okay? It says, "Alas, for that day is great." It's going to be a great destruction, and it's also going to be a great salvation, man, of the elect of the nation of Israel, man. It says, "So that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." And how is he going to be saved? Who's the he? That's going to be the elect, man. Okay, and through the elect of the nation of Israel, through the reincarnation, the whole nation is going to be saved, man. They're going to come back in the right way in the kingdom, man. Okay, but on this side, they're going to have to die. Okay. "For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts," right? Yahweh Yahushai, "that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him." Okay, so right now when we're in the kingdom of Esau, so hey, we're slaves, man, under him, man. Okay, and the Lord's gonna break that off, man. Okay, as it is written, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. says, but they shall serve the Lord their God and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Okay, and that's King Marsha, who's King David. Okay, in the reincarnation, he was alive, man, and he you know, the elder, you know, the king passed away in the truth, but the Lord is gonna raise him up. Okay, when he returns, man. Okay, the dead in Yahushua shall rise first, man. Okay, because right now they're resting. So, hey, we've been seeking to David our king, man. Okay, and we're serving Yahweh Shemi Shai, not these false idols or these false philosophies or anything like that, man. Okay, try and keep serving Yahweh Shemi Shai and his commandments to the best of our ability as a duty of man. Okay. You know what? Let me get this, man, because the scriptures talk about how, hey, man, Esau's gonna basically start going heavy on us, man, because he knows he's got a short time, and that's why I've noticed that a lot of these big businesses that are closing down, where they've got these warehouses, like as an example, Toys R Us, you got these massive warehouses there. Now there's a nightclub over here that used to be popping back in the day, okay, when I was like a young teenager, and a lot of the older, you know, the young adults would go there, and I'd hear about it. It's called Eros nightclub, right? Which is funny, it's Eros. Eros nightclub, right? And that's just a massive abandoned place, man. It's huge, and it's just in the middle of an area called Enfield, man, in London. And you got loads of pockets of places like that. You got stadiums, and these are all going to be turned into what, man? Most of these places are going to be turned into what? Concentration camps, man. Just like over there in America, you got the FEMA camps. People are going to be brought in there, and then basically, hey, man, you're going to be taking that chip, man. Okay. And if you don't take it, you know, they're probably going to come for you, man. Okay, you're going to be ousted from society, or whether they might threaten you to kill you. Hey, but it says that the ones that don't take it, okay, and the ones that believe in Yahweh Shemi Shai to the end, okay, that's the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Those are the ones that are going to see the salvation. It says, therefore rejoice, this is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. This woe meaning destruction. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. And Esau knows, man. He knows that the Lord's coming back. Okay, he knows Yahushua is coming back with a chariot. That's why he's got these space programs and this and that. The elites, okay, they know. And now they're trying to prepare for it, man. Okay, but his preparation is going to be is vain. It's foolishness, because the Lord's going to come back and he's going to set up his people on the throne, man. Okay, going to set up the kingdom of Israel, man, the kingdom of heaven. Can I just come up with this? Has it got 2nd Esdras 15? No, see it not. 2nd Esdras 15. Let's go with that. Alright, cool. Hey, man, so, hey, 2nd Esdras the 15th chapter. The reason I'm bringing this out is because it's basically talking about the time of the martial law, time of the end, man. Okay, time of the tribulation. So I'll just read this and get into it, man. It says, behold, 2nd Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. And that's what the prophets are doing now on the highways and byways, man. Starting with our apostles and elders at GreatMillStone and their elders before them, man. Okay, going out on the highways and byways, pushing out on the internet. These words of the prophecy, man, telling you what's going to happen before it does. Right, telling you that there's going to be World War III, there's going to be a great tribulation, man. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And they have been written in paper, man. Okay. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Okay, these scoffers that don't have any faith. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So they're going to die, man. Okay, that's what's coming to them, death. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So that's what the Lord's gonna do, man. He's coming back to bring these plagues upon the earth, man. And he's been bringing them plagues, but things are just gonna get worse and worse, man. A time like no other. It says, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, in which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Okay, the Lord's coming back to avenge his elect, man, that crying to him day and night. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. So the land, the land of Egypt there is talking about America today, man, which is Babylon the Great, man. Okay. It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. And that's how we know it's talking about America, man. And modern day America, pursuant to Revelation 11:8, is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, man. Okay. Okay. They had a transatlantic slave trade over there. We went to the Hebrew Israelites, a vast majority, okay, went into hardcore slavery and bondage over there, man. And were destroyed by the sword, man. It says, and will destroy all the land thereof. Okay, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with a plague, and the punishment that God shall bring upon it. And that plague as well, talking about in Zechariah, I believe the 14th chapter. Okay, you got the ICBM missiles, because America's going to be completely destroyed, man, with ICBM nuclear fire, man. I'm going to jump down to 14 and just hit the point. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, a destruction, right? For that great destruction is coming, World War III, right? It's in Revelation. It says the two woes and the third woe cometh quickly. So it says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and in invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay, there's going to be great race riots, man, amongst that martial law. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So it's going to be a really rough time, man. Okay, a time when the Lord's got to be with you, man, for you to make it out of there. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. Okay, so when there's a guy that's been, basically his child's there, and he's, you know, or he's hungry himself, or whatever, children are hungry, he's going to go and start, you know, taking what the neighbor's got, man, and the neighbor don't want to give it up, and then it's going to come to blows. They're going to start shooting each other or whatever, man, you know. It says no pity, man. So we're coming into a time that is, you know, we're coming to a time like no other, man. Okay, the Lord's coming back. Yahushua is coming back in the clouds, which are the so-called UFOs, as you know, as Esau calls them, the chariots of the Lord, coming back with the armies of heaven, man. And he's going to come back to what? To save us, save the elect of the nation of Israel, and Lord willing will be of that number, to save us from that our enemies, man. Okay, and from that destruction. And to everyone else, they're going to get judgment, man. And you know, with that, I hope that's been edifying. With that, you know, shalom.